Hello there. Today it's either Merlin, Xelhua, Skip or Charon. Personally, I think Merlin's the most dependable and consistent. Xelhua has the best late game potential. Skip, sure he's good, 2 XP is nothing to sneeze at, but you often die before you stabilize. Finally, Charon I feel isn't a very good character. So, which one are we taking? I guess we'll take Xelhua. Let's bet on the late game. Try and be... I was going to say try and not to be greedy early game, but with this... Can't really help... Can't really help it. It's just what you got. Now, our opponents are King Midas, Gwen. I wonder, Gwen is the one we're fighting. I wonder if she got anything worth upgrading with knighthood, which would in the main be familiar, right? At this level, or perhaps happy little trees, also something that you sometimes upgrade. Then there was the Share Bear. Oh, she just got him in, that's fine. Share Bear, Wonder Waddle, Snow Angel, Bounty Hunter, and the Fates. I should probably be as not greedy as possible, which means taking Wizard's Familiar and Shard of the Ice Queen, possibly. Or I could roll and try for a Princess. Is that more likely to give me... Unfortunate, we did not get a Princess. Well, let's get a Dragon then. Again, don't be greedy. A Princess would set me up for a very strong early game, which is exactly what I'm looking for. It was a bit of a risk, but I wouldn't call it too greedy. Well, that Unicorn is way too strong for my poor 32 Dragon. Otherwise it might have traded for a bit more, but c'est la vie. And such is life. In this situation, I guess we'll just take the most stats we can get our hands on. We're fighting against Trophy Hunter, a fellow late game character. So, unless he's much luckier than we are, we should be about even in terms of strength. Although, honestly, it's not hard. Our luck is below average at this moment. Perhaps so. I do wonder what the Fates chose to upgrade. First character you buy is destined to be upgraded, remember? And what Gwen is going to give knighthood to. Those two can be sort of big power-ups for them. So the moment that they do upgrade something, you can see a power spike. You should be careful. Okay, I will lose weight just a bit, so we're kind of even, sort of. That's great for us if we could afford to. Can we afford to? We should definitely get a princess, any princess. That's 2 here. Perhaps we'll get this princess, along with the only 2 possible, and then we'll lock. Now, assuming she can kill something for us, then we'll get an additional character, place it here, and buy the Turkish Delight for some very, very good XP. We just want to level up as quickly as possible. Otherwise, we might, especially if we lose, we might be forced to just take something. Wonder Waddle should be quite strong, honestly. Because of the ability to upgrade with 2 characters, you can... Although, what could they possibly have an upgrade of that's really going to make a difference? Frog Prince, maybe? Bit niche. Okay, killing the Evil Queen was a great start for us. That trade was not so good. Okay, we got a character. That was nice. And we take 6 damage. But we still get a character, so we should still be more than fine to do this. Perhaps we'll swap around a little. I do want the dragon to try and kill the backline. It's been doing work for me. It might still be able to kill a meme or something. So definitely try and put it first. It might not be higher priority than the Ogre Princess, maybe, but the thing is, it has to be third because of the triangle here. We don't have another good apart from these three, so I prefer to just put it first. Did Gwen upgrade anything or not? I would say probably not. If you don't upgrade in the first turn or two, then Familiar or Happy Little Tree aren't really worth it anymore, I think. If you can't really start them early and amass a large buff before you turn level 3, let alone 4. Still, she might be strong. That's a very nice portrait, incidentally. That was a 1 in 3, that's a shame for me. But on the other hand, I want a 1 in 2 as well. We also get a character. This princess is obviously way too strong for us. Although we could, reduce the damage by 1 at least. We have been taking heavy damage. We are starting to see a return from our hero power, with this thing costing 3. I don't have evil enough to make this switch worth it, I think, even though it is the second out of 3, obviously. And there's nothing that I particularly want to upgrade, so we'll just draw. This is an option to make a 5, but honestly, not worth it, because in a moment we're fighting the first place. We will lose, we will drop below 20 HP, and this will be a 14-14, which is nice. Now, as to those guys, pretty much none of them do anything for me. Should I keep rolling for XP? Or more gingerbread knights, I suppose. Maybe Duza. Things that are... Oh, since we have a bunch of princes, it's not a bad idea to pick this. And perhaps even that. Like so. Then place... well, I suppose her first. Something like this, perhaps. I'm not sure what's the optimal situation for this, but basically they're all royals, they all proc the wizards. We should be good for now. We should be hanging on. That stag is a very tempting target for me. Unfortunately, it did not die before buffing, so we'll have to deal with that somehow. Oh, wizards are doing work. Yeah, very nice. We beat first place, we got that much of an upgrade. Before we were very shaky, now the first place was not that hard to beat. I guess we go Princess, considering we have Sky Castle, an upgraded wizard, and I suppose Lock Chest out of these is the best, least bad. Here's another royal, and I guess we'll roll 1 or 2. Oh, that's a royal, it's a nice one too. And that's fine. I don't think there's that big a difference between 2 4s and 1 8. In fact, the 1 8 might be better against certain things. So that's why I allowed the upgrade, especially since level 4 artifacts can be interesting. Particularly Sky Castle for our situation, we had wizards. So it's fine. All goes as planned, sort of. We did find 1 XP, so it's not worst case scenario, really. Last place. Is last place stronger than first place within the difference of 1 round? I would bet not, but we are rather shaky still. If he has a dragon and kills the wizard, well, it's the end, right? We don't have anything else of value. I suppose 9, 10, 13, 14 aren't small, but they won't carry. There's nothing to kill the wizard. Seems okay. Yeah, definitely win. I mean, if it attacked the wizard first, especially if the wizard hit the unicorn, but never mind. All of the ifs didn't happen, we are fine. I could cast this, but there's not like a bunch of 4s or anything. Okay, Arthur, very nice. Oh, that is Romeo. Supports, not really our thing. I guess we'll take Gloves of Thieving, especially against Midas, who has upgraded characters. It might be nice. Should I try for a level 3 artifact? No, not really. In our position, I don't deem it to be best use of our gold. Way too late, brave princess. As for the River Wish, I don't usually make use of her. I tend to find that obviously you will want a good boy eventually, she will drop her. And she's not amazing in the mid-game, she's really a long-term investment, right? So you need your characters to hit and kill stuff, your frontliners, incidentally. And where would you put her? I guess one wizard, you have to have a wizard for royals, and Romeo in the backline too, and then one River Wish. Perhaps if you have the, what's his name? Lancelot? Yeah, perhaps if you have Lancelot, then it might be worth it if you're trying for some sort of combination of Slay and Royals, but then you'd really want to have artifacts that support this playstyle. It's really silly to have that princess be first. I should obviously keep things that have high health first. Okay. That's unfortunate, but really to be expected. That's... no. It is what it is. Should I try for Nian? I suppose 6 gold for a level 5 treasure is a bargain. Should I try for 2 authors? It's quite possible, you know. And they will keep the buffs going for a very comfortable level of... Should I try for glory? What can I get? Nian and then Lancelot? That's about it, right? The Royals don't really have much at 5. You'd much rather try for something else, I think. Juliet, for example, would be nice. That's a 14-14, is it? Well, never mind. We'll just do it this way. I put this Romeo here in the back, but he's really not doing anything. We don't have a Juliet. It's just by force of habit. Not that I have anything better. Is the support from her worth it? Or should I just put another Royal in for the opponents to attack and buff my wizard? I guess we can leave her for now, but I think we'll soon move her out. If we can find Hat or Ball, Court Wizard definitely could use some buffs. It'll be much easier if they're discounted. Or if we can cast multiples. 21-21, not too bad. Didn't die, that's the important thing. That's an unfortunate attack, but it means that we get free hits on everything from here on out, basically. Like, there's nothing egregiously big. Yep, easy win. We've gotten fairly strong. I was talking about Slay. We can try and build up some sort of Slay. Should we? I mean, Haunted Helm's not bad either, but I think we'll try Bad Moon and see if it works for us. Let's sell this Vainfire, buy this because it's discounted, really not worth my time. Not worth my time. Okay, level 5 artifact, let's go. What can we get? Ambrosia? Staff of the Old Toad will preclude me from ever buffing Romeo, which is bad because you want the authors to start giving him stats. Monkey Paw? Ambrosia? I guess Ambrosia it is, although honestly none of them, like, Monkey's Paw is very decent, honestly. I should probably take it as a temporary measure. Should I just give up on this Bad Moon? It's very late to start buffing a Lancelot. Okay. Quickly, we don't have time. Yeah, that's it. I know there was a Sherwood Sure Shot there. That took a strange princess, but one, I didn't really have time, and two, she's not quite necessary at this point. I do have 2 authors, so I could just keep the buffs on. There's a limit to how many spaces you have after all. And Juliet is here, so whatever you attack, I win. This minimizes damage to him, so good luck on that particular roll at least. Let's see. Oh, there was a 0 cost and I missed it. Fine. I'm playing a little sloppy today, huh? Horn of Olympus won't work for us. Forking Rod or Coin of Karen? Coin of Karen isn't too bad. I mean, almost anything is fine to buff. Instead of this Gloves of Thieving, that I forget anyway. Or we could do Forking Rod and make buffs more worthwhile, which is also nice. I mean, Coin of Karen is very good with Good Boy too. I guess we'll take the Coin of Karen. There is a show with Sure Shot. Am I going to bet on her? Ah, fine, maybe she'll make something happen. Do I need another level 5 artifact? Like, what can I even get? A doubler? I don't think right now it's particularly valuable for us. Is it? I think I'd rather just keep looking for... Oh, another wizard. I guess I'm giving up on her. We'll take this, and I guess I'm giving up on you as well, and buff the wizard, which is nice. I want her to get the buff, so... I hope she dies first. More efficient on a character that returns, naturally. And... Romeo. Oh, Romeo got the buff. So long as we don't lose too egregiously, it should be fine. Are we going to lose? Not you. Well, we still win. He does get to live if all of our characters, apart from Romeo, are upgraded. Oh, and this one. So I guess this is just too tempting to pass up, even though we're 6. That's not too bad either, but... Now we're looking for Good Boy, although... No, we don't need another one. Another Arthur's not too bad, just to pile on the buffs. Here's the Arthur I was talking about. I could sell... I guess it's time to sell the frog? Is it time to sell the frog? It is the biggest we have, by just 1 point. But does that matter? I mean, another wizard's also nice, and honestly the frog isn't going to stay late game. It's just not particularly helpful. Oh, Reduplicator, that's a nice one. Is there any reason to keep Sky Castle around at this point? Apart from upgrading Romeo once, we just want to put in a good boy and we're done, right? So it might not be that important. We can try and get 2 Romeos instead of 1. Whoopee. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Which means we get 2 Juliets, assuming Romeo doesn't die first, naturally. Still, I'm feeling quite fine with the way things currently are. The frog, it was okay, but I think another wizard's just fine. Especially once we get a Good Boy. Okay, good attack. That's fine. Ah, that's a lucky one, I think. Well, I think that's pretty much maximum damage, but with 5 health it wouldn't matter. Obviously he was set to do very well with Black Prism and Forking Rod, but, well, that's why I need to keep some health. I'm not going for a 3rd Arthur. I don't really want to buff health right now. I just hope for a Good Boy. I mean, level 6 artifacts are cute, but... we don't have a Good Boy to buff it and really give it enough damage to do the quest quickly, so I think the investment is too severe. Okay, I suppose I could save gold for next round. Oh, never mind, not saving any gold. Now, I guess instead of 1 wizard we can do that? Is it good? It's okay, I guess. Oh, should I buff health on this thing? Perhaps I should. It's definitely not too bad. Honestly, I think the highest chance we lose is either a Slay or Tree composition that has gotten too far. For those, attack would be better than health on the Good Boy. You know what, fine, let's keep rolling. Maybe we'll find something more relevant. Ah, we did. Another Good Boy. Cascading Good Boys is really the way to go if you want to endure in the late game against those stronger strategies. I need luck. That was not lucky. I can minimize damage, but I can't win. Well, definitely buying the good boy. Should I bother with you? Probably not, right? Next loss is game over. We just want a spell to buff the good boy or another good boy to buff the good boy. Definitely works. Pandora's box might be amazing, but we'll never know if we lose this one. Which we might. Can't give up on Monkey's Paw. Need it for this round. Can't give up on Reduplicator. Could give up on Coin of Cairn, although it is 8-8 on all my guys, assuming he dies first. I think the coin gives him the stats first and then he buffs everybody, but we'll see. So, I could give Coin of Cairn up for a Pandora's box. Should I? I think it might be slightly questionable. I don't think I'll need help to beat the Fates if I can beat Trophy Hunter now. So I guess I'll skip and look for a 2-cost buff, or even a 1-cost buff might make a difference. That's a nice buff. Should I look for it? I suppose I could. It's essentially 20 health on all my guys. Okay. There was a slight chance that the good one might not die if it fought this, I think, beforehand. But at this point, we seem to be doing quite well for ourselves. Definitely no contention for now, but I think the Fates was stronger. The one with the Echo in the end, right? Oh, never mind, he lost, I guess. Yeah, against the dead guy, presumably. Well, that's a first place. Good boy can sometimes do this, although I see this less currently because of trees being so dominant. But I guess with Xelhua you can ramp up really quickly, particularly because Coin of Cairn and Monkey's Paw gave it some stats to begin with. Anyway, that was a nice little game. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Honestly, tell me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I'm still a beginner at this. I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.